Hello to all of my viewers out there. Jabbar Brown here from the musiciantrainingcenter.com. Today we want to talk about grace notes. Alright, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button below and click the bell notification so you'll know whenever a new video has been posted. Please check out our courses and other lesson materials at the musiciantrainingcenter.com. There you can subscribe to become a member and gain access to the courses and the lessons. All right, let's get started. All right, so what I'm going to do is play a handful of chords in the key of D flat. First of all, let's go over our scale, D flat major. D flat is 1, and this is the number system. E flat is 2, F is 3, G flat is 4, A flat is 5, B flat is 6, C is 7, and D flat, we're back to 1. All right? Now, what I'm going to do is, again, just play a handful of chords here in the key of D flat. And it's also something that you could use maybe as talk music. You can also use it as a platform for worship. Sometimes there are points in the service that's good for worship, and we as minstrels can help make sure that there's a nice platform for that moment to be efficient. All right, so here in the key of D flat. All right, so we'll stop there, and then perhaps we'll continue on. So let's focus on the first few chords that I played. And what I'm going to do now is play those same chords again, and we're going to add some grace notes. All right. So let's start with the very beginning, just the regular chords without anything extra. So in my left hand, I have A. The right hand is G flat and D flat. We're going to move down to A flat in the left hand, F, B in the right. All right, so now we have G flat in the left hand, and we have E flat and A in the right. Next, we have F in the left hand, E flat and A flat in the right. And then at this point, then we begin to move to, all right? All right, so we begin to move to those chords. What I'm going to do is add D flat in the left hand. The right hand, we can also play A flat, D flat, E flat, and A flat. All right, so now let's get into the grace notes. The second time around, you'll notice that I started differently. Okay? The first thing I did was I played a D flat. Now the grace notes here are D, and then we go back to the D flat and C. All right? And the trick to this is basically try to be as smooth as possible. Okay? All right, and you don't necessarily have to play that movement. Just some grace notes that we can add. Okay? And then, as we get into those chords, my left hand, we can use A flat to A. And my right hand, that D flat is the top note. So we want to add this B. All right, that's our grace note. And then as we move down, we still have the A flat, but what I'm going to do is use A, B flat, and then we'll end up on B. But the A and the B flat are the grace notes. Okay, so same thing with the E flat and the A chord. We're using A flat as our grace note. Okay? All right, we'll do that one more time. All right, and then we'll end up on F, D flat in the left hand. The right hand, we now have E flat and A flat, but you heard the grace note again, which was your G flat and your G. All right, so it's little things like that that really helps to add some flavor to the chords. All right, and then again, the D flat to kind of bring us in. All right, you can do that, or you can just go straight to it. Okay, now the other thing that we did was we took F and D flat in the left hand, the A flat, D flat, E flat, and A flat in the right hand. Okay, and we added C, and then we rolled up from D flat and D to get to E flat. Okay, more grace notes. All right. Okay, and we walked up with this E flat, excuse me, E flat and G flat, left hand. The right hand was A, D flat, E flat, and G flat. And all we really want to do here is focus on G flat, left hand, and A, D flat, and E flat in the right hand. And if we could actually use that as blocks, for lack of better words, we'll just call it blocks, okay? And that's how we walk up. This first block, G flat, A, D flat, E flat, and then we start again. And then you just want to try to be as smooth as you possibly can. Okay? And so what we're doing here is going back and forth. Okay? And then throwing in the grace notes. Alright? And you can even alternate between the G flat and the A flat. Alright? And these may be some common chords that you've heard before. Alright? And then you just close it out. All right, and so these chords, one of them was E flat and D flat left hand. The right hand is F, G, C, D flat, and F. Okay? And then what we can do is put A flat and F there. G flat, B flat, and E flat, right hand. Left hand, E flat, and A flat. All right, so how can we come out of these chords, especially around the end? what we can do, our way of escape, for lack of better words, is as we're going back and forth from these two chords, we can go to A flat, D flat, and F. All right. Okay, and then we have this chord. All right, and I gave you that, and then we can close it out with B flat F, left hand, D flat F, B flat in the right, C A flat left hand, E flat A flat, C in the right, and then now we have B, E flat, G flat, as well as A flat and B flat left hand, and the right hand is D flat and E flat, G flat, B flat, and D flat. All right. So let's cover these chords one more time. I'll just play the first half of the chords without the grace notes, and then we'll come back in and we'll play the grace notes. All right, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. So I hope that you've enjoyed this lesson. Just a simple lesson on grace notes. I've enjoyed teaching it to you. And at this time, I typically like to encourage you guys to continue to practice hard, practice smart, keep working, keep pushing, keep grinding. All right. Keep God first and always remain humble. Honor the Lord. All right. And so let's continue on this journey, you and I. Let's do the work and see the results. Until the next time, you guys be blessed and take care. Jabbar Brown signing out.